Welcome to Solo Shot First, and today we're going to be having a look at the Imperial Death Trooper 4-pack from the Vintage Collection. Now, I picked this up recently. I do obviously, I think if people are watching these videos will know I absolutely love these sort of army builder packs. But I picked this up recently because this was just on offer from InDemand Toys. I believe this is their sort of import stock, but I got a relatively good price on this. The pricing obviously on these sort of 4-packs varies. Personally, I don't think they should be any more than around about sort of maximum, really, sort of £40. Shouldn't really be paying any more than that for an army builder. Basically that would equate to sort of £10 a figure, which probably should be about right. However, when they sort of do first come out, they sort of tend to be a little bit pricier. But anyway, listen, I got a good deal on this. I love my army builder 4-packs. And what's not to like about getting some more Death Troopers? So the artwork on the box itself is very, very nice. Obviously they're sort of showcasing 9 figures, obviously, on the front. God, that would be nice if they had that. But these boxes of the army builders are all quite standard in terms of the layout and the format. So, it's just like an artist's image of the Death Troopers on the front of the packaging. You've got obviously, it's all just sort of plain black and white, which is, again, that's sort of quite nice. It gives that sort of retro feel. You've got the Hasbro logo down there in the bottom right and the 4+ age group, and then obviously the warning on the left-hand side. Let's have a look at the back of the packaging. So not too much detailing, obviously, on the back. Simply this is sort of showcasing the 4 figures. And as you can see there is that sort of sticker. This was certainly an import from obviously Hong Kong that InDemand had picked up. But it does obviously show you the image there effectively of what are we getting with the 4 troopers in that box. So just one final look at the front of the packaging, and then let's get these out of the box, and we will have a look. Okay, so here we've got the 4 figures out of the packaging. I hope you're going to be able to see this all right, because obviously the lighting here is not brilliant today. 3 of these sort of Death Troopers are exactly the same, which is completely understandable. And then you've got the what I suppose you would class as the squadron leader, which is that chap there. And he obviously does have sort of slightly different. Let's just bring him in for a little bit of a close-up, so hopefully you can see this if the camera focuses. There we go. So he's obviously got that sort of black plastic pauldron on his right shoulder, but nice touches there in the front of his helmet with the sort of the green bits at the bottom, if you can see that, and obviously that sort of green tint in the eye, which is quite nice. And then he's sort of wearing this sort of complete, I suppose you'd class that as an ammo pouch with what appears to be sort of like 3 sort of types of grenades on the front there. So some really nice detailing there. Quite standard. Obviously the look of these now, we've seen these in a number of different guises. I think they did this, I think I've seen I know they were obviously, like, there was a 5 POA version of these as well. And please look, someone tell me if I'm right or wrong. Was there a Black Series 3.75 line of this? I'm not sure. Or I might be completely wrong there. But so, the actual sort of commander's really, really nice. The other 3 are all pretty much exactly the same. The head sculpts obviously all have that nice sort of green tinge there. Hopefully you can see that with the light, which works quite nicely. And there's a little bit of obviously silver there on that belt buckle. Other than that, they are quite plain black, but that's quite nice because obviously you want these these sort of Death Troopers obviously do stand out, and you want them to be quite unique. So quite a nice little army builder set here. In terms of the accessories that you get with them, you get 4 of these sort of standard blasters. No real detailing on that, just that sort of grey, don't know whether you want to call it a sort of gunmetal grey or whatever, but the pistols are quite nice. I suppose the one thing that's, I suppose, a little bit of a shame with these is they don't actually have working holsters. I know I go on about that, but I do love that. And then you do, sorry, going back to the accessories, you do get 2 of these. I suppose you'd class them as sort of the mid-range blasters. There's a little bit of detailing on there with the, again, that sort of gunmetal grey, but the little bit of red detailing on there. So, so you can have a couple of extra weapons there, but a decent 4-pack. I mean, in terms of articulation, obviously, you know, these are sort of a slightly older mould. I know it sounds silly saying an old mould, but you know what I mean. They don't. It's not got the full bells and whistles that we have been getting with like the butterfly hinge. But you got good articulation here. Obviously, articulation at the head, at the shoulders, at the elbows, at the wrist, and there's a hinge in the wrist. There is a swivel just above the waist. You've got articulation in the hips and the knees, and obviously at the feet, but no rocker ankles. So all in all, look, you know, again, I got this sort of a pretty good price. Well, I think so. And I do obviously, you know, I know I mentioned it a lot. I do love my army building. So, and what's not to love about picking up more Death Troopers? So, you know, I always like this sort of idea. I wish they would do more of them, certainly with the Stormtrooper side of things, because we need more of those. But this is a good 4-pack. You know, certainly if you can get this at a decent price, it's worth picking up. Anyway, listen, it was just a quick video today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, please do. There'll be plenty more videos coming shortly. If you've got any questions, any comments, please leave them in the comments section below and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And I'll just leave you saying I wish you all a happy Christmas, and thank you for everybody that's enjoyed my videos sort of since the start in March, I think it was. So happy Christmas to everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.